I love watching television. And yes, I love the advertisements too. For the one who love watching advertisements, there's one jingle just for you. Jadoo cakes, Jadoo chocolates, they are yum yum yum. Full of vitamins, full of goodness, eat them when you're glum. Mom and dad, sis and bro, they all love them too. These will make us strong and healthy like superhero Jadoo. Find and collect your favorite superhero Jadoo toys with all kinds of Jadoo treats. Eat them and gift them. Stay healthy and spread happiness all around you. Ding 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 ding. Now, how many children do you think are going to succumb to such advertisements? True, all of them. Because, for one, that not only we children, in fact the adults too believe in such advertisements and easily fall prey to them and sadly to ill health. Good afternoon to one and all sitting here. Today I, Srishti Menon, representing Euroschool Airoli, will be speaking on the topic advertisements and their impact on the eating habits of the youth. So one morning, I was casually reading the newspaper when a particular article caught my attention. This headline stated that the biggest cause of blindness in India is a diabetes-related eye disease called glaucoma. And then a couple of days later, I came across an article about an 8-year-old village girl, whom I will refer to as Sushma. She had lost her vision in both her eyes due to glaucoma as a result of eating a lot of bakery products and by drinking sugary beverages and fizzy drinks. The news further said that Sushma's mother, in her ignorance, felt proud that she was able to afford all of these healthy items to her daughter and feed her daughter. These food items she was deprived of in her childhood. Healthy? Well, well, well. These news items had a strong impact on me and got me thinking as to what could have been the possible reasons for such a vast food shift in the food patterns of our generation. How, when, and why did the food patterns change in the last couple of decades? That is from our grandparents' time to us. After a lot of brainstorming, the pieces of the jigsaw finally fell into place. It was the media boom and the advertisements that had rewired our thoughts, our likes and our dislikes. In the recent years, the food and beverage industries have set out a large chunk of their budget just for advertisements and view adolescents as their major market force. They want their consumers to be youngsters, young children, because of their spending power, their influencing, and as future adult consumers. Children experience advertising in many forms like television, radio, YouTube, billboards, magazines, social media, etc., etc., and etc. Food. The food items which are lured to make children are predominantly high in sugar and fat. And advertisements work like magic, like jadoo on them. These advertisements have a huge impact on their minds, on our minds. We immediately want to buy that crunchy burger or that yummy chocolate ice cream which we just saw on a screen or maybe in a magazine. Our lives, friends, circulate around food items pumped with full of sugar and fat. Now, the flip side. Hungry kya? Eat some rice and veggies with lots of dal and curd. These will make you super strong and fight with all the germs. Now you tell me, how many advertisers are willing to show such advertisements on the media? None. Bingo. Because, for one, they know that these items are cooked fresh at home and yes, in a healthy way. These regular boring food items have no magic or no jadoo in them, and these food items will not entice young minds like yours and mine. These food items won't feed the corporate giants any money. So now that we know what these food products are made up of, let's see what they do to our body. They make us lazy and lethargic. They make us obese. They overwork and weaken our body systems. And the worst part is that they give little children lifetime diseases like hypertension or maybe diabetes. This is sad news. We should stop being victims of such advertisements. Ladies and gentlemen, we should take our health in our own hands. Let's immunize against all such advertisements. I, in fact, endorse Michael Pollan, who once said that don't eat anything as food which cannot be recognized by your great-grandmother. And yes, I would like to end by saying that yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. But today I'm wise, so I'm trying to change myself. I can definitely control everything in my life, but yes, I can certainly control what I put into my body. Thank you, good health to all and cheers.